Morning.
Good morning. It's day 70, and that's the trail you're looking at there. There's the white blaze, as you can see. So we're heading towards Waynesboro. Probably about 8 days. We've got to stop at a place called Glasgow in four-ish days.
We just can't carry it all. It's just so heavy. So
my pack is really heavy, but Waynesboro's a big shakedown. We're getting rid of some stuff there, aren't we?
Yeah.
So I'm going to take the lids off the pack, I think, as well.
Yeah.
And try and reduce the weights. First push
We've
the
got
hops.
thinner trousers coming as well. So at the minute we're carrying really thick, our thick winter trousers, which we're not wearing. I've got
some cycling leggings as well, so they're going to go. My rain skirt's going to go because I've got shorts, and to be perfectly honest with you, it's not
Waynesboro will be, hopefully, we won't be moaning so much that our packs are too heavy.
But the bad news is
it's going to rain.
Got 4 days of rain coming in, so
surprise.
Going to camp tonight, but I think from the rest of this week now we're going to have to start looking to find shelters, because it's alright packing a wet tent away the first day, isn't it?
Yeah.
But I'm to set it up the second, third, and so we'll see how it goes. But it's each day's at least in the 70% chance of rain. So, and they're pretty accurate out here, must admit, aren't they?
Yeah.
So we're going to make our way towards Waynesboro, and we'll keep you updated. We've just had lunch down at Curry Creek. Resupplied our water, filled our water. Sat and ate lunch together. A couple of hikers passed us, both heading north. It's trying to rain. I can just feel it coming through the trees. Nothing bad at the moment, but Alison's already got a rain cover on her pack. Pardon?
It's in the air, isn't it?
It's in the air, yeah. Just gonna keep walking, aren't we?
Yeah.
Going all right?
Yeah.
Train's been a couple of ups and downs, but the train's been not bad again.
Not bad.
You know, it's been quite kind to us. So if you can be so kind as to put that fleece in back of behind my rain cover. So yeah, that's the direction we've come in. We're descending down now, and I think then, looking at the book, it's just a slow, gradual climb for the rest of the day. But
holding off the rain.
Yeah, it's holding off the rain while we're down here. So it stays like this. How you feeling?
Yeah.
Okay. You know, if I sit down 5 minutes, do you think you could tell me my fortune?
I wish. Let's
You
just get to the next show.
You look like one of these fortune tellers at the fair. Yeah, so we're going to crack on, see where we can end up to today. Morning, day 71. We've just left Boblett's Gap shelter. It did rain in the night, not a lot, but about an hour's shower. So at least we're not carrying a wet tent this morning, although I don't think Alison slept too great. But I had actually a good night for a change. We've had one new sleeping mat because one of them's punctured. We tried to find it in Damascus. I filled a bath of water, couldn't find it, so I wasn't spending my 0 day bath testing sleeping mats. Don't want to be spending $90 every 3 months, but sometimes. So yeah, sorry, how was it? Yeah?
It was lovely,
Yeah, you're about 2 inches higher than me. And the other one, obviously, I slept on last night. Looks as though it's got a bit of a slow puncture.
Camping spot.
Yeah. So we camped at a shelter last night, and 50 yards down the road there's a camping spot we could have slept at. But it rained, and I would have been carrying a wet tent today, so that would have been another £2 on my back. We'll walk to where we can today. The other shelter's 18.5 miles. It would be nice to make it, but the last 6 or 7 are a big climb. So we'll just see how it goes, and we'll do what we can do, yeah? Anything to add?
No. It's lunchtime. We've just done 10 something miles this morning. We're doing about 2 miles an hour on this terrain. That's quite good. So this is where we've just stopped to have lunch. We do seem to pick quite a nice watering hole, and on the actual book this is classed as a pool. So presumably you could go for I'm not sure how deep it is, whether you could go, well, you could definitely go for a paddle. So we're quite lucky with the weather this morning. hasn't rained as though it forecast to. We did a long day yesterday, hence the reason for no video last night, I'm afraid. We did 18 miles, and by the time we got to the shelter, we did it in quite a good time. There was lots of people at the shelter and there was nowhere to camp, so we had no choice but to sleep in the shelter, which, as I'm sure everybody's aware by now, I hate sleeping in shelters because I just don't sleep. And yes, we had one latecomer as usual. Oh, can you squeeze me in? Yeah, of course we can. And then what happens? He bloody snores all night. But anyway, we're all packed up here. Just like I say, just had lunch, and we've got about another 8 miles this afternoon. So hopefully there's a campsite and a shelter within 1 mile of each other. So we shall catch up with you later. So it's 3:45. We've come to a shelter, and this is the one before the one that we had planned to go to. It's very hot, can't believe this unpredictable weather, but we've got a little stream here, and that's up there is where the trail goes, and it literally goes as far as I'm pointing this phone up to the top. Right up there is 4.9 miles high. In this heat, that's where we've got to walk to. Now, we've just come across this other shelter, and I know I'm going to be a bit hypocritical because I've just said that I don't want to stay in a shelter again, but I'm just hobbling up some steps because it's been a long day, and show you this shelter, and I think you'll be pleasantly surprised. This holds 20 people, and it's amazing. So
yeah, it was cool, but it just sort of got me pumped back up and to enjoy the rest of the day.
we've got 3 floors.
I'm pretty sure that 50 years ago, 49 years ago.
So we've decided to stay here and do the 4.5 miles extra in the morning.
And then you start to relax in.
Tell you, that place was also, I'm so happy it was there.
Oh, I was too.
So we've got a couple of visitors with us as well, which is so glad of the rest, and hopefully we'll have a good night's sleep in here. So we'll speak to you at 6 o'clock tomorrow morning when we get up.
Hiya.
Morning.
Day 72, 7 a.m. Forecast big chance of rain today for a change, but they're forecasting most of the week, and we've been lucky. So we've got a 5 mile climb now. 7 o'clock, planning to hopefully get up there before midday.
Yeah.
I know some people back home are thinking 5 miles, 6 hours, 5 hours. Believe you me, it's really tough going. We stayed at an amazing shelter last night, didn't we?
Yeah, it was nice. I showed you it. And
yeah, absolutely amazing.
Best decision we did, actually, sleeping there.
At 3:30 in the afternoon. Yeah, no, it was extremely hot yesterday. So now we're going to go on today, try and crack a big day in today, so we can get ourselves within mileage of Glasgow to go into resupply. And then I think it's about 4 to 5 days on, and then we're at Waynesboro.
Yes.
So we'll let you know how the morning goes on. Oh, excuse me. It's 8:30. As you can see around us, the mist we've just walked through, the last hour of, 3/4 of an hour of heavy rain.
It's so warm. So.
It is warm. It's quite spooky actually. I don't know if it's intriguing, intimidating, but you'd hate to see a misshaped figure come out of these woods, I must admit, if you couldn't identify it. I think it would be a question now of who's the fastest runner between me and you. It seriously is. But We're a bit wet, as you can see from Alison's pack, but it's not cold. And it was just amazing yesterday how from lunch we sat by the river and we came up and it was just bright, hot. It was like we'd walked into another dimension from the overcast morning. And then last night, the shelter we were at, we were quite low down, so the sun was behind the mountain before about 6 p.m, which is very early. And as it grew darker, I laid there and I was just looking out into the trees. It's quite surreal.
Beautiful green though, wasn't it?
Yeah, everything's green now. Everything's turning. I would imagine it'll be really dense in here in another month's time, if not even another fortnight. So we're going to keep walking. We've got to get to the top of this peak. It's at about 4,200 feet. And I think that's just coming off the trees. But the sky is pretty dark, so we may have a couple of more hours of this yet. Don't know how long for, but I know they forecast heavy rain tomorrow as well. So true to the good old Appalachian Mountains, it's possible it could rain most of the day and most of the day tomorrow. But hey ho, keep on going. So I've just come down off the FAA tower top mountain, and we're just coming through where the guillotine is. It's a strange figure appearing in the distance. Hey look Alison, look up. On me head, son.
Oh, it's horrible. It's really scary. I don't like it.
You're such a wuss. So we're up at just under 4,000 feet.
Yeah. Oh, I made it.
You did?
That was bizarre. Look at it.
That's the outlook we've got.
Oh, it's horrible day.
Just like always the same, isn't it?
Every nice view on the AT, we can't see a thing. Well, we can see that, but
So yeah, we're gonna make us.
come further down.
As long as I'm not walking under it. Make us way down now. It's
Yeah,
20 to 12. We'll try and get out of this mess and have some lunch, yeah?
down the bottom.
Yeah, okay. Past 3 in the afternoon, Alison was just leading the way and nearly jumped out of her skin when this little fella decided he wasn't moving. He's just heard my voice, he lifted his head up a little bit, but he's about 2 foot long. He looks huge on this video, but he's like he's beautiful. He's like a yellow and cream and brown stripe, but he's adamant he's not moving. So I might just have to pick him up in a minute, grab him by the neck. Sorry, even the camera was shaking then. So yes, definitely not moving. Right, I'm gonna have to walk round him. What are you eating?
M&M's.
It's 6 o'clock.
I've just said to Simon I'm going to look like a peanut by the end of this trial. That's all we seem to eat. Peanuts. But yeah, 17 miles.
17 point something, yeah.
Point something. Got to a campsite that's
Not great.
not great.
We've got a spot, but it's I don't know if you can hear it. We're in the tent because it's raining. Just heard thunder as well in the distance, whether we're going to have a thunderstorm tonight.
But we managed to set up the tent before it
Oh
started
yeah,
raining.
we've eaten.
And we've eaten, so...
Yeah, we've eaten, so...
And we've had a wash in the stream.
Well, you have.
Well, I have. So I smell nice.
I look alright on this part, it's my legs that you don't want to see.
But it was mixed today because it rained and showered and then it got all misty and
Then it was
we couldn't
humid.
see anything, and then it was really close, and then we're stripping off because it got sunny again, and it's like at 3:30 this afternoon, it was just like the oven opened and it was just this wave of hot air came again and we had a hill to climb.
Well, but apart from snow, we've really had it all today, haven't we?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been
Yeah.
cold, it's been wet, it's been hot, it's been humid.
Yeah.
Actually windy when we were up
It was,
at the
yeah. misty
FAA tower.
which we couldn't see.
No.
Another focal point
Yeah,
that we couldn't see.
another one. So tomorrow we've got about just over 7 miles to get down to a road in the morning. And we're just talking to two of the guys who's camping here now. They're going to try and get a shuttle because they're going to set a hostel tomorrow. We don't have that luxury unless we get up tomorrow and it rains all the way to Glasgow. Our tent will be wet, our clothes will be wet, but other than that it's in, food, back out, shelter, and make our way 4 days to Waynesboro. We've had a really good week. We don't want to sort of like lose the days now just because it'd be nice to be in town, but it's not. I don't know how big this place is. It doesn't look very big on the map, so
No.
be a resupply.
Not quite as big as Glasgow in Scotland.
Not quite as big as Glasgow in Scotland, no. It'll be a resupply, a bit of lunch, and then
Back out,
hopefully arrange to get back out there.
depending on the weather.
But that will be anything that stops us if it rains all morning.
And all night.
Yeah, if it's raining tomorrow and we walk down there, we're done.
Yeah.
So we'll let you know in the morning, guys. Morning, it's 6:15. I think it'll be 72, 73. It has rained all night, non-stop. Still raining now. We've got to get up in a minute. I don't know if you can hear that. But it literally has been on since 7 o'clock last night. All through the night. Got a big pool of water on Alison's corner of the tent. But the tent stayed pretty dry, to be perfectly honest. I should open the house, but
So.
very difficult to sleep last night. The wind was blowing the rain.
Off the trees.
Oh, excuse me, really hard. But we're going to have to make some effort to get up and get some clothes on. Rain skirt and waterproof coat today.
Yeah, get moving.
So we'll let you know how the morning goes. So it's 10:30. It's finally stopped raining. My hands are frozen, absolutely frozen, trying to hold this camera. Temperature changes are so dramatic here, it's unreal. Some amazing scenery though, absolutely. Height of these rocks above us. Just take you around here. Just show you this because we're not going this way. Obviously there's all the water running down here. And there you have it, running down the mountainside. Like we say, it rained absolutely non-stop. This is Hookset here, one of the guys from Detroit. And we're going across here. Footbridge. Huge river actually, absolutely huge. Walk through here with Alison. Pardon? Yep.
I'm not jumping it.
No, certainly not jumping in there today. Train's a little bit softer, but there again, roots. This is what you're walking over all day, every day. And to be quite honest, this is quite gentle. See again up here. One kick, one stumble, and you're down. So many switchbacks in Virginia though, isn't there? We've just walked this parallel now, 500-600 yards, and it's done a complete U-turn on us, bringing us to this bridge. No wonder it's so long. So here's the bridge and the river. Let's have a look. camping and campfires prohibited along the trail for the next mile. Did you get one? And the good thing with Alison leading the way now is Alison's the one who has to stomach all the cobwebs in her face in the morning. So here we go.
There was an Appalachian trail through hiker.
Okay. Let's get over.
They're jumping off.
Yep, there you go.
I'm sure we've seen people jump off in before videos.
You're not jumping off?
I see your swan dive, man. I know you got skills.
Dear me. I dread to think of how cold it is.
Oh, for sure.
Huge bridge, absolutely huge bridge. Huge river. Somebody's little bit of graffiti work down there, I'll show you that. Someone's done a nice little love heart. So there's the river. Got to be careful here so my phone doesn't fall out of my hand.
Yeah.
Oops, sorry. And then, like we say, we were up there somewhere inside of that. But as you can see, they're zooming in again, the mist. Doesn't look the greatest of days. I'm going to walk along there. There's actually another bridge there going off at an angle to us. But a huge river, absolutely is. Anyway, we're going to go across this bridge because I'm pretty sure our pickup's waiting. Hiya! It's 20 to 4 in the afternoon and we're in Glasgow. Glasgow, Virginia. It's 2 Glasgows I've been to. It's not quite as big as the Glasgow I'm thinking of. But as you can see up there in the mountains, it's a real miserable day. Here at the side of us here, it's just raining lightly at the moment, but it's rained all day non-stop.
So the plan was just to come and resupply, but
It's too miserable.
it was too miserable and we were cold and wet, and the hostel just said, yes please, come and have a shower and get warm.
So we're going to stay here the night. Just going down to the Dollar General. We're going to see if there's anywhere for breakfast. Hopefully be back on the trail tomorrow for about 8 o'clock.
Yeah.
And take it from there. But they forecast rain again Sunday. But it'll be what it'll be. Just across the road there is the local fire station.
The dinosaur down the road.
Yep. And the dinosaurs down the road.